Okay, welcome to the class once again. Today we'll be starting a new chapter, Exponents and Powers. So in class 7, you have studied something about this, exponents and powers. So we are continuing with that in class 8. As a reminder, let us start. Let's suppose the mass of Earth is this much kg. Okay, the mass of Earth is this much kg. So in earlier class, you have learned how to write such large numbers using exponents. Yes. So you can count the number of zeros here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and then 0, here is 22. And in order to represent it scientifically, scientific method of presentation, you used to put a decimal point, and to the left of the decimal, you put a one digit only. Okay. So this can be represented as 5.97 into 10 to the power 24 kg. There are 22 zeros here. There are 22 altogether, 22 zeros here. With this 9 and 7, it will be 24. So it is 10 to the power 24. Can you get it? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So when you multiply 5.97 by 10 to the power 24, you will get this number. You will get this long number. Okay. When you multiply 5.97 by 10 to the power 24, 10 to the power 24 is nothing but 1 and followed by 24 zeros. It will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 24 times. So when you multiply 5.97 by 1000024 times, you will get this number, these long numbers. Okay.
Yes.
So we read 10 to the power 24 is 10 raised to the power 24. It is read as 10 raised to the power 24. So 2 to the power 5 is nothing but we multiply 2 5 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 5 times. Okay. This is a repeated multiplication. But repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated addition is multiplication. Suppose it was not multiplication symbol, it was addition symbol. Suppose 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. It's nothing but 2 into 5. Correct? Correct?
Yes.
So repeated addition is multiplication. Okay. And repeated multiplication is this exponential form. 2 raised to the power 5. That means 2 is multiplied 5 times. So 2 raised to the power m is nothing but 2 is multiplied m times. 2 into 2 into 2 m times. If m is 10, 2 into 2 into 2.
10 times.
If m is 5, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2.
5 times.
If m is 3, 2 into 2 into 2. Only this much. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
If m is 3, only this much. 2 into 2 into 2 only. Okay. M
Yes.
times means if m is equal to 1, only this. We will not include this. Okay. Only 2. M times 2 raised to the power 1 mean only 1. Once 2 will be presented once only. Only 2. So if m equal to 2, it will be 2 into 2. Here till here. We will not include this. Okay. So let us now find what is 2 raised to the power minus 2. Let's find what is 2 raised to the power. What? 2 raised to the power minus 2. Exponent is a negative integer. Okay. This exponent is a negative integer, minus 2. So let's try to find out what this is equal to. Okay, beforehand, let us remind once again that when you represent this number 10 raised to the power 24, this 24 is called exponent and this 10 is called the base. And we say 10 raised to the power 24. Okay, base exponent. Just remember. Okay. Now, powers with negative exponent, we will start with the new topic, powers with negative exponents, because this was not covered in class 7. So we will cover it in class 8. Now, 10 to the power, 10 raised to the power 2 is equal to 10 into 10 equal to 100. All right, everyone understood this? 10 raised to the power 2 is nothing but 10 is multiplied 2 times. 10 into 10, 100. 10 raised to the power 1 is nothing but only this 10. And what is the how much factor? Okay, it decreases. 10 is nothing but 100 by 10. 100 by 10, just decreasing one by one. Okay, here it was 2, now the exponent is 1, decreasing by 1 each. Okay, so here it was 100, now this is 10. Okay, now 100 by 10 is equal to 10. Just not this one. Then let us decrease 1, reduce this exponent by 1 again. So it was 2, then 1, then it becomes 0. The base remains the same, 10, all the 10. 10, 10, 10. And the exponent is decreasing by 1 each time. So 2, 1, and then it becomes 0. When we say 10 raised to the power 0, we say that it is 1. 10 raised to 10 multiplied, 10 is, what does it mean? Means what? When we say 10 raised to the power 1, we say that 10 only once. When we say 10 raised to the power 2, we say that 10 is multiplied 2 times. Okay. Now, when we say 10 raised to the power 0, how it becomes, how it become 1? Now look, when we reduce the exponent by 1 each time, by what factor the value get reduced? So you see that it becomes 1 by 10th of the earlier value, 100. Just compare 10 and 100. Okay, it reduced by what? 1/10 of the earlier value. 1 by 10 into 100 will be 10. It's smaller than 100. So when you multiply 100 by 1 by 10, you get 10. And then what about 1 and 10? Yeah, when you multiply 1 by 10 into 10, again you get 1. So as the exponent decreases by 1, the value becomes 1/10 of the previous value. 1/10 of the previous value. Okay, or you can say in other words that the earlier value is 10 times, okay, the new value. 10 times the new value. 100 is 10 times of 10. 10 is 10 times of 1 because of the base being 10. If it was 2, it will be like 2 times, or 1 by 2 get reduced by 1 by 2. Okay, the base was 2. So the base here is 10. So it gets reduced by 1/10 of the earlier or previous value. So ultimately 10, the earlier value is 10, and the new value will be 10 into 1/10. So it becomes 1. And then 10 raised to the power minus 1 is nothing but 1/10 into 1. It will be 1/10 into 1, isn't it? When we reduce or decreases the exponent by 1 each time. First it was 2, then become 1, then becomes 0, then it becomes minus 1. Now at this time, the new value 10 raised to the power minus 1 will be 1/10 of the earlier value, that is 1. 1/10 into 1. And you get 1/10. All right? Till here, any doubt?
No.
So 10 raised to the power minus 1 is represented as 1/10. Similarly, 10 raised to the power minus 2 is 1/10 of 1/10. The earlier value is 1/10. The earlier value is 1/10. The earlier value is 1/10. And 1/10 is to be multiplied to the earlier value 1/10. So you get 1/100. So 1/100 is nothing but 1/10 raised to the power 2. So 10 raised to the power minus 2 can be written as 1/10 raised to the power 2. 1 by, okay. So similarly, 10 raised to the raised to the power minus 1 is 1/10. 10, you can also say 1/10 raised to the power 1. If the exponent is negative, try to write like this. Okay, 1 by, instead of the negative, you will write the positive here. 1/10 power 1. 10 raised to the power minus 2 will be equal to 1/10 raised to the power, instead of the minus 2, it will be plus 2 here, 1 by. Similarly, 10 raised to the power minus 3 will be nothing but 1/10 into the earlier value. The earlier value was 1/100. For 10 raised to the power minus 2, it was 1/100. So 1/100 into 1/10. So you get 1/1000. That is 1/10 to the raised to the power 3. So when you say 10 to the power 10 raised to the power minus 3, you write 1/10 raised to the power, instead of the negative, 1/10 to the raised to the power 3. Is it okay? How to write,
Yes.
how to present this negative exponential form?
Yes.
So what is 10 raised to the power minus 10 equal to? Tell me.
1/10 raised to the power 10.
Yes. So it will be 1/10 raised to the power 10. So always 1/10 raised to the power 10. Oh, so, okay. Now let's consider, in the base has changed now. It was 10. Now we are changing the base to 3. But the exponent is reducing by 1 each time. 3, 2, 1, 0. So let's do again once more. 3 raised to the power 3 is nothing but you multiply 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3 equal to 27. Now reduce the exponent by 1. It becomes 3 raised to the power 2 equal to 3 into 3 equal to 9. Now 9 is equal to what? 27. Compare with the earlier value, that is 27. 9 is equal to 27/3. Okay, the previous number is divided by the base 3. Okay, by the base 3. In the earlier case, when we were doing with base 10, actually we are dividing by the base 10. The new value was actually the earlier value divided by the base 10. When I say multiply by 1 by 10, it is the same as you divide by 10, isn't it? So here also when the base has changed to 3, when I reduce exponent by 1 each time, you have to multiply 1 by 3 or divide the earlier value by 3. Multiply by 1 by 3 or divided by 3 is the same thing, isn't it? Now, still reduce the exponent by 1. Again, you get 3 raised to the power 1 equal to 3. Now compare with the earlier value. Yes, it is 9 by 3. The earlier value divided by the base. The base is 3. Now again reduce the exponent further. Now it becomes 0. Why it become 1? Because the earlier value 3 divided by the base 3. So it gets reduced each time by division by 3. So looking at the above pattern, we can say that 3 raised to the power minus 1 will be nothing but the earlier value 1 divided by 3. Yes, it is 1 by 3. So 3 raised to the power minus 1 can be represented as 1 by 3 raised to the power 1, which is 1 by 3. Similarly, 3 raised to the power minus 2 will be nothing but the earlier value, that is 1 by 3. The earlier value divided by 3, which will be nothing but 1 by 3 into 3. Because when you convert the division into multiplication, this 3 will become 1 by 3. So nothing but 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 will be nothing but 1 by 9, or 1 by 3 into 3. So it is 1 by 3 square. So look, 3 raised to the power minus 2, when you write like this, it will be 1 by 3 to the power 2 instead of the negative. Similarly, 3 raised to the power minus 3 will be 1 by 3 raised to the power 3 instead of the negative. Here, this will be positive. But how it come? Yes, the earlier value was 1 by 3 square. So divide it by 3 because exponent is decreased further by 1. So it will be 1 by 3 raised to the power 2 into 1 by 3, because the division, when converted to multiplication sign, the 3 will become 1 by 3. So it become 1 by 3 to the power 3 raised to the power 3. All right. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So similarly, you can find the value of 2 raised to the power minus 2 in a similar manner. So we have 10 raised to the power minus 2 equal to 1 by 10 to the power raised to the power 2. So we have all done this. In general, we can say that for any non-zero integer, A is the base, okay? A is the base. It should be non-zero integer. So 3 was non-zero integer. 10 was non-zero integer. Integer matlab, it can be negative or positive. And non-zero means it should not be equal to 0. It can be minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Minus 7, minus 100, minus 1000, minus 99999. Okay. Plus 99999. It can be positive or negative integer, but should not be 0. That is non-zero integer. Let A be a non-zero integer, the base. Okay, we are talking about the base. That is in the example 2 above. It was 3, and again it was 10 raised to the power minus m equal to 1 by A raised to the power m. So any non-zero integer A, where m is a positive integer. M is a positive integer. Minus m means negative, m positive. So we can write A raised to the power minus m equal to 1 by A raised to the power m for any non-zero integer A and m being a positive integer. We can always write like this. So A raised to the power minus m is the multiplicative inverse of a raised to the power m. Okay, a raised to the power minus m is the multiplicative inverse of a raised to the power m. Why is it so? Because when you multiply a raised to the power minus m by a raised to the power m, you will get 1. That is the rule for multiplicative inverse. Say example, when you multiply 5 by 1 by 5, you get 1. So 1 by 5 is the multiplicative inverse of 5. Similarly, you can also say 5 is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5. And then when you multiply 3 by 1 by 3, you get 1. So 1 by 3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3, or you can say 3 is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 3. So that is the rule of multiplicative inverse. Okay, that defines multiplicative inverse. So when you multiply a raised to the power minus m by a raised to the power m, you will get 1. Isn't it? You will get 1 because the base being the same, you will add the two exponent, because the law of exponent says that when a m multiplied by a n, m and n being different or equal, okay, so a m into a n, a raised to the power n, will be nothing but a raised to the power m plus n, isn't it? If you remember what you have done in class 7, isn't it? A raised to the power m into a raised to the power n equal to a raised to the power m plus n. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So similarly, a raised to the power minus m into a raised to the power m will be nothing but a raised to the power minus m plus m, which is nothing but a raised to the power 0, because minus m plus m will be 0. So a raised to the power 0 is nothing but 1. So they are multiplicative inverse. All right. Again,
Yes.
I repeat again, a raised to the power minus m into a raised to the power m is equal to a raised to the power minus m plus m is equal to a raised to the power 0, because minus m plus m is 0. That becomes a raised to the power 0 equal to 1. So a raised to the power minus m is the multiplicative inverse of a raised to the power m. Now let's try this out. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Quickly tell me. 2 raised to the power minus 4. What is the multiplicative inverse? Yes. Yes. Am I audible? Hello. 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 Yeah, I'm telling. What is the multiplicative inverse of 2 raised to the power minus 4? It will be nothing but 1 by 2 raised to the power 4. And again, for 10 raised to the power minus 5, it will be 1 by 10 to the power 5. 7 raised to the power minus 2, it will be 1 by 7 raised to the power 2. 5 raised to the power minus 3, it will be 1 by 5 raised to the power 3. 10 raised to the power minus 100, it will be nothing but 1 by 10 raised to the power 100. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe my channel and please press the like button and share it so that all the knowledge are shared together. Thank you for watching.